like a fade. Praying they don't lock us up in the cage from chopping the white on the plate with the blade. Used to be broke.
You tuned in with Strong United Voices podcast, and we got notes today. You heard? It's your boy D.
What's going on? This your boy B Will.
Hey, it's Black.
And Miss Lovely. All right, we here on July 6th, 2020. We're just going to catch you up. Of course, everybody know about the shootings that been going on. We've been speaking for them for a minute right now. So right now, I'm just going over ages, guys, that has been a shooting victim. Okay, we have a 20-year-old man on Glenwood at 10 o'clock at night. 28-year-old man on Delaware and Amwood Village died at 10 o'clock. We had two men, 29 and 30, on Western Avenue. That happened at 7. Holiday weekend, while everybody's shooting off fireworks, people were getting shot. That was their thing on that day. So we got the Sycamore, we got the Fillmore, we got the Peach Street, we got the Ellis Street, we got the Dominion, because I always wondered how. Okay, Dominion. And then we got the Goodyear. Sherman was a stabbing, which I found out, but I still included because that's somebody that got hurt over the holiday weekend. Yeah. So right now, we had a total count, guys, 55 shootings, 21 deaths. All right? I think I might play that number. 55 shootings and 21 deaths, and we still heard the mayor say he's concerned. Okay, moving right along, we're going to go to the stat report. From 2008 to 2018, I just wanted to see how many homicides had happened previous years. So it was 533. 2017 was 42 homicides. 2018 was 57 homicides. 2019 was 28 homicides. They're talking about in the year. In the year. Right now, we're talking about in the month of June that there was 23 shootings. We didn't beat these years out. Okay. And Mayor Brown made a comment the other day about they're working hard. They're working hard to get things, the higher government, people's hurting. They want to blame it on the coronavirus. Sir, the bottom line is, what are you doing? You haven't came out in this public and spoke to the community about anything. About anything, Mayor Brown. That's what they're waiting for. Okay, so therefore, we'll move along with you because you still staying silent. I don't know why. The rumor going around you a puppet. I don't know. You're not making yourself known. You're not making it clear to us. We're trying to figure this thing out. All right, so come out and speak. What you say, brother?
Who said that?
It was a lot of people talking about it. It's a lot of people on Facebook saying the man is a puppet. Oh, did you say that, Black?
I heard somebody call me.
Oh, okay. Well, Black says she said it. Okay. Now let me show you about the city of Buffalo. Amherst had a party in some park, and it was too many people in the park, and they were just trying to clear it out. Shots was fired. Okay. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got shot. Mark my words. Amherst will get to who shot them damn shots. Yeah. That's what Amherst do. Mayor Brown. Okay. Now we want to give a shout out to Keisha Lance. I love that lady. She's such a sweetheart. A woman in power and business and using her power. That's the Atlanta, Georgia mayor who's firing cops left and right. Also reviewing every body camera that come in off the streets. We are with you, Keisha. We wish you was here in the city of Buffalo, but it took a woman to become the standard leader. Okay? All right. Come on now. A woman. I'm sorry. We move shit around here. We don't play around. We moving shit.
Some shit with it.
Okay now. All right. So now we also want to talk about the vandalism. Now we heard about that at the city hall, the monuments. You know, somebody spray painted Black Lives Matter and things of that nature. They looking for that person. They were they will prosecute them to the full extent.
So you're gonna prosecute somebody that's painted on a statue, but yet you ain't prosecuted the police that pushed down the 75-year-old man. Help me out.
That's
Mm.
crazy.
No, they did. They pressed charges against him.
But they still working.
Still
Prosecute.
working. Still working on
So
it.
that don't count.
It's in Bob the Builder mode. Right?
But what about all the
Right.
55 shootings? 55 shootings that happen, and you want to prosecute somebody. You know what? I think I'm going to go down there and color that shit.
Yeah.
See if I get caught. You think they get me on camera?
Yeah, they gonna get
I'll
you.
say that.
Better not wear no blonde hair.
Don't
Okay,
wear
all right. Well, it's a joke, but I mean, if they want to take it
Yeah,
serious,
so,
that's
no,
on
they
them.
know.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're not
It's
doing
true.
your job with the shootings. The police commissioner or whatever his name, Ryan. I didn't even get your last name because you're not important to me. But he said that the police officers are busy with all the calls,
What cause?
the shooting calls. The shooting calls.
So all the police in the city of Buffalo is at one car.
No, they're not at one call. They're basically busy getting calls going to the scenes because they ain't doing shit.
Oh.
Okay. Now, out of all this, y'all, out of all this, they don't got any suspects for none of the 55 shootings and 21 deaths. Did I say it right or did I quote it wrong? Okay, say it right. 55 shootings and 21 deaths. They don't got not one suspect. Now, you tell me, what is the police really doing?
Don't they got access to people's like Facebooks and stuff like that? I mean, everything
Yeah, they do. They
posted
do get
live.
access to it.
I mean, just imagine back in the day, you was solving murders based off of cracking the case and talking to the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
People recording evidence for you.
mhm.
You don't got no.
Well, they said they did that with the boy on Delaware. I don't know how true that is. But that was a sad occasion. I think he was here just visiting.
He had a Chanel mask on. That's how they identify him.
Really?
He had a Chanel.
Yeah, big Chanel right across.
Wait a minute.
the
Who
street.
y'all talking about? I said a shooting,
Oh,
not
shooting,
the
okay.
protester.
I thought you was talking about.
Oh, okay,
the
yeah,
cocktail
yeah, Chanel.
through City Hall.
Yeah, and they still got him locked up. Ain't that sad? Okay, moving along. We're going to talk about, this is the big talk of
yeah.
City Buffalo. I don't like it. But it's the North Tonawanda. It was middle-aged girls attacking another student, dragged her by her hair, punching, kicking her repeatedly in the head, as well as pouring urine
Piss.
Shut your
on
mouth.
her. Urine. That's what a lot of people don't know.
They sure never mentioned that.
And I got to close my
At all,
eyes right now
period.
and shut it tight. Because the F-bomb is ready to roll out. You scumbag fucks
Oh my God.
that poured that urine on that young lady and you sitting at home with your mama when you should be at East Ferry detention home. Somebody do something that trifling, that's somebody you got to worry about for the future. That's the type of mug
Yeah.
that cut their parents up.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And you at home with your parents watching TV when you should be sitting somewhere waiting to go to court.
Yeah.
Because if that was somebody black, it wouldn't have been a question. But this is North Tonawanda. And I just want to say for the young lady that was dealt with that's Amelia. Prayers go out to her and her family. They did start a GoFundMe page. And there were two young men that watched this young lady getting beat up and they intervened in it and helped her. So right now the school administration is saying they're going to discipline the action to the full extent. Okay, did you hear what I said? They will. I didn't say they did. They will.
So two dudes that was just happened to be around.
Yeah.
just came and
Yeah, they're
helped.
two students. Yeah,
Just
they
helped
just
us.
happened to be out there. Two
Yeah,
males.
shout out to them. Big up
Yes.
to the two students.
And I'm sorry
that
I
helped
didn't
and-
get
and
their
broke
names.
it
I'm
up,
sorry I
man.
didn't get their names. But they the ones
Word.
protected this young lady and seeing what was going on and went over there and broke
Instead
it
of
up.
just pulling your camera phone out, laughing,
Yeah,
giggling,
exactly,
and
exactly.
shout
You know,
out to
this
y'all.
one,
Exactly.
I watched the video,
Mhm.
and what I saw was, and nobody caught. I know nobody caught this.
Mm.
When they was pulling her hair, the butchy looking one was pulling her hair and stuff. Did you see that big tire come out of nowhere?
No, I didn't see-
tire.
I didn't see
They was
that,
trying
but
to
let me
roll
go
a
look
tire
this- let
at
me
the
go
girl.
look this
Somebody
up.
off camera rolled that tire at the girl, and then a dude went over there, picked it up, and then as they was dragging her, he was aiming the tire like he was about to roll it again at her.
Who was
You know
now?
what?
Wait a minute. Where is that person that videotaped this?
That's That's what I'm getting at.
Ah,
I mean, there's-
we gotta get you, you bastard. We
there's
will
more
get
to
you.
it.
We will get you. I'm like my Mayor Brown right now. You idiot.
You
We
will
got
be
you on
prosecuted.
camera. You recorded it. We're coming after you.
To the fullest extent of the law.
Well, like I said,
That's
I
right.
feel
That's exactly
That's
to
it.
the
Like
fullest
too.
extent of the law.
right,
That's
right.
it.
So just like you did.
Damn it.
Well, I feel like, you know, with that, it's kind of like, what if they didn't record it? Will we all know it?
No.
Will we be talking
No.
about it right
No.
now? Will
Would
we
them,
be
dudes,
able
would them
to?
dudes even
I'm
have
glad
jumped
they
in
recorded
if they knew? Oh, we
So
recorded it?
it's like I said, is that flip side is that, you know, giving the curse, like if we don't record it, then we don't know about it. If we do record it, it's like, why you just sitting there recording it? But it's like, we never know what is the purpose of the record. But
And that's what we want to say. We don't care what color. Orange, green, purple. The blacks is killing blacks. You got North Tonawanda. These type of things happen. And so we discussing everything that we know that's nationwide, because this didn't hit CNN, as far as I'm concerned, on that young lady getting jumped like that. And we don't even know why. I don't even know what the video was about that they did that to her. But pouring urine,
That's terrible.
bullying, we just talked about that last week, D,
Yeah.
when you say about
Yeah.
the young lady in the Greyhound station.
yeah, we just talked about
And this is what I'm saying. That could have turned tragic. But obviously, this girl, I don't know if these girls are new to this person or what it was, but that same reaction could have happened just now. There could have been 3 homicides.
Yeah.
You people that's being bullied, young girls, speak up. Speak up. I tell you right now, blacks, we handle stuff differently. We gonna make sure you ain't gonna do shit to our kids.
That's
Period.
That was gonna be my point. Like I noticed all these bullying, you know, caught on cameras, man. They just taking it. Turn the other cheek. You know what I mean? Pull my hair, pour urine on me.
Yeah.
And I'm just taking it. Fuck that shit. Y'all better start fighting back.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
Fight
it.
back. I bet
That's
you if
it.
you hit a bully one time,
That's
They gonna
it.
leave
They
you
gonna back
alone.
up,
It's a
and
wrap.
everybody else
it's a
will.
wrap.
That's it.
You
know,
I mean, you gotta fight if you gotta do.
If-
Get 'em.
If
Get
you,
'em.
If you watch the video, the girls was
Right
only
back.
it was like a monkey see monkey do. The big butchy looking one, she was the one. You know, if she had her, then the other 2 girls would come out of nowhere and.
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
God.
But soon as the butchy girl stepped back and the girl might hit him back, they jumped off camera like, oh, she might hit us back.
Right.
So they saw.
Right.
That's
You know what I
crazy,
mean?
man. Yeah, bullying ain't cool. We
No.
want to definitely send that message
It's
out
not.
for y'all to understand. It's just not accepted at all. You know what I'm
not.
saying? I know back in my time, young coming up, I used to bully the bullies. That's a whole fact. Man. Just because you know what I mean? You want to, until now you see how I feel. Man.
Right.
That ain't cool. They don't like it when
And
it's
that's
on that type
good.
of time.
That's
you know
good.
what I mean? And so, you know, bullying definitely ain't cool at all.
Parents,
Yeah.
teach your kids how to fight, man.
Basically, that's where
Teach
it's
your
at. At
kids
least
to
how to
respect
defend
one
themselves. At least how to defend themselves. Because like I said, this couldn't been going on and on process unless your daughter just didn't tell you something. But for them to just pick on her like that for no reason, I don't know, maybe the guys were saying she's pretty and they liked at her because that's what little women do, you little clown girls that got mad. Maybe she got a better shape than you, or, you know, Molly and Sarah and whoever else your damn name is that they won't disclose. But again, we praying for you, and she's gonna need counseling. I mean, to even have urine poured on you, that is I don't want to talk about it no more because this is making me
Yeah,
angry.
yeah,
It's
we
really
can.
making me angry to see
'Cause that's
that what
different.
that mother gotta watch some urine poured on her daughter.
Forever.
That's
And-
disgusting.
And another thing about these videos, we got to realize that it don't matter what the topic is, that's up there forever. Like, we've got to all of the videos is traumatizing, whether it's violence or killings or shooting, whatever. That's somebody 5-10 years from now can pull that video up and see it. You know what I'm saying? That's humiliating, embarrassing. You know, and it's crazy, man.
And we would love to have y'all on here if you want to reach out and express yourselves. We more than willing to have you on here. StrongUnitedVoices@gmail.com. We're going to have the phone lines open in a week. So if you want to come on, we here to talk the way you don't want to talk on camera. I'm sick of anybody feeling when they watching these shows, when they watching us talk, or me. I ain't going to even speak for nobody else. Me, I don't care. I'm saying how I feel because, yes, my emotions are involved, and yes, it's something that I feel passionate about. It's not right, and we here to talk. We ain't the news. We're not the news, so we give it to you raw.
Well,
Did all that.
before we jump to the next topic, I feel like, do we know the GoFundMe page for her?
No, I don't. I just know that they created a
You can
GoFundMe
get
page,
that.
and I think it's under her name.
$6,000.
Okay,
Oh, she's on it.
yeah.
She's
Do
on
we-
it.
Do we
Yeah.
do we have a name so we can shout them out, or do we have a?
It's Amelia,
If not,
the
we
first
drop
name.
It says
Right.
GoFundMe Kim Wyson. I think that's the way you say it. Wyson.
Okay.
Wyson.
If you want to send a donation and you want to go ahead and make sure that family or that GoFundMe, is taken care of, that's the actual name, so you can go ahead and send
Say it again one more time,
Kim,
Black.
I'm gonna spell it for you. Kim WEISHAN.
Okay.
Kim is the first name.
Okay. All right, moving along. That's what's going on in the city of Buffalo. Now we're going to talk about Michigan. And we're going to talk about the Karen that pulled the gun out on the black family,
What's that
15
whore?
years old. I'm angry
She ran her
again.
car into them.
I'm angry.
It was
No,
her
first of
daughter.
all, this
She
started
said
in the
her
mall.
daughter.
It started in the mall at Chipotle's.
That's your problem.
The girl,
Okay,
yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Got it right here. Okay. The girl bumped the woman bumped into the 15-year-old. The little girl said, "Is you gonna say excuse me?" She started yelling, calling them racial names. They ended up in the parking lot where she got tough because she knew the gun was inside the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pulled it out on them. All I'm saying, people, at this time, as we spoke about this conversation before, what you were saying, D,
Yeah.
everybody need to carry a gun. And my people with the Black Panthers and George Stone Mountain, is that what it was?
In Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain,
Georgia.
Georgia, Stone Mountain. We need to get this everywhere. We need to get them boys from Louisiana because when they got that phone call about somebody bothering them, this was the perfect shit right here. You only had one gun, lady.
Yeah.
And when you pull it, you don't pull a gun to pull it, you pull it to use it.
It's called menacing. If
Okay.
You don't use it. If you pull it and point it.
I told y'all about this last week, and I told you she got out on bail for $100.
That's crazy.
I
I'm
think
glad
they
she
did
did
rearrest
use it,
her.
but
So I'm believing they rearrested her, girl, because now they saying she's back arrested because now the protesting went on about it. But this right here, y'all, we don't want violence, but we showing you how this is. When the lady could have just said, "I'm sorry, didn't mean to bump you" or whatever.
Right.
That didn't happen like that. Okay, it came and ended up in the parking lot with this lady pulling the gun out on a 15-year-old child, and she was getting hostile with her. Get back! But she backing up because she wanted them to come forward so she can shoot them. And I tell you, I wish I was behind. I'd have took a club and clobbed her to death. And I mean that from my heart, because that right there, that 15-year-old, that lady and her children sitting there defenseless with no help. None.
About the person videotaping.
It was her.
Yeah.
The mother was doing all the recording, so she wanted it on tape if something
She called the
happened.
police, right?
Yeah.
And once again, if we didn't have that video, I
never
doubt
know.
if she
They would've never
she
known.
got rearrested.
I'm assuming because
Well,
now
they
like
said
it
they
got
talk about
occurring,
it.
like she's got arrested.
That wouldn't have
Yeah,
happened
they
without
saying
that
it like
video.
it's-
See, the
it's
power of the video in certain situations will help, because now it can't be just her word against nobody else's. They got video of you actually pulling a firearm out
Mhm.
at this 15-year-old girl
Mhm.
over something that could have just been.
And she
you
didn't
know,
care.
it
Get
could've been
back,
stopped.
back up, back up. I mean, she was pumping herself up, but it was for them to come at her, so she got a reason to pull the trigger. And they didn't do that. Then she was able to even walk back to her car and get in and roll the window up. And when the police got there, they confiscated her gun. They so-called arrested her, but let her out on $100 bail. Her and her husband. And now I'm assuming she's been
The husband got
rearrested
fired.
since, because this information is July 2nd. That had happened back a
I'm
minute
reading-
ago.
I'm reading a thing that says the husband got fired. He worked for
Right.
Oakland University
Right.
in Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was the
And they got him on
university's
video.
Website,
Yep.
website coordinator.
Yep. And they got him on video that when he got fired, he
Veteran
went
support
off.
services.
Fired him.
Fired him because of that video, because of what she did. Wow. So it's maybe you think maybe
Guilty
she
by
the reason
association.
she got the gun from him. You thinking
That's her husband.
They
He,
said,
yeah.
they said they both had him.
They both had him.
They both had him.
She the only one pulled out. He was sitting in the car.
She pulled out like she was the
Come on,
police,
Jill.
y'all.
So that's
So-
built up anger and feeling
Yeah.
like, okay, so they're just at that
They was
point.
coming out of. They bumped into each other at Chipotle.
That's what I just said. In the mall,
Yeah.
they said they were just going to get something to eat. The girl bumped the lady bumped the 15-year-old, and the 15-year-old said, "Excuse you, you gonna say sorry?" I don't have to say anything and start racial slurring to her. So if you're not racist, what did you do that? But you walking around here like I'm gonna bump one of these. You can see how aggressive she was.
Well, it didn't even have to be, you know, I understand she felt like, yo, you could have said sorry, but she could have just even said, oh, I didn't see you, I didn't mean it. If you felt like saying sorry was going to make you as a woman feel like, you know what I mean? If you still could have said something. If you didn't, and that's a kid, so you shouldn't really feel like that. But if you did, you could at least acknowledge the fact that you did wrong, but that was built up anger. That's what I'm saying. That's the activation button on that toughness. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
not
that
to rub
face
off
is
on
on
the regular
camera.
people now.
That face is on camera now. So
That's
believe
crazy.
me, you better keep the gun on you at all times, lady, because you just created a war for yourself out here when you're running to the right black people. And I'm going to say it louder. And some white people. But your face is known now. You got to keep that gun on you at all times now.
That's crazy.
All right. So, Karen, or whatever your name is, sweetie, good luck to you. Next.
Karen number 62.
Look, you see
Right.
the dude was sitting in the car.
He was
and
sitting
the
there
wife-
chilling.
and the wife got out of the car, so I'm sure they carry their guns.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, they
because
gonna
the
have
husband
to.
saw
They gonna have to.
this
But you got to be
Yeah.
alert at all
Yeah.
times of who like living like that. These people out here getting shot right here, right now. They don't know they getting shot. They don't know the day they last day. You know what I mean? You will get caught off guard. Somebody that you hang around don't like what you did. They'll get you somewhere where they know you getting set up at. You why would you want to live? And you got kids. I'm pretty quite sure they got some kids. You know, people don't think like that. You causing a war for no reason just because you want to be a tough person. And let me show you this. It didn't say they was licensed to carry the gun.
No, I read in the report it said they was both permitted to have them, but the usage of them violated the policy with open carry.
Because that was
Like I
unnecessary.
said, if
Because you got a gun.
right, if you pull it out, you got to use it. You got to, you know what I mean? You got
So
to either use it or whatever. You give your warnings. Don't come no closer. Don't.
And
come
what
no
they
closer.
wasn't doing nothing to her.
Right. The fact that she was holding it right. She had her finger, you know what I mean, on the side of the gun, on the barrel of the gun and all that. She's holding it right. But yo, you don't point that shit unless you use it. Otherwise, it's menacing. That's a charge by itself. It should be menacing.
You know what? I don't like you. I
like,
think
look.
you tough because you got a gun.
Chill.
I'll
You
get
gotta
me
tell
one.
everybody, I do not have a gun.
I know he don't. I'm
do not.
bullshit. I'm bullshit. I'm just saying. He know too much. He did too much homework on it.
Yeah.
Is you getting one?
It's good study.
Yeah, that's why I say I recommend everybody.
Yeah, that's where it's
not
at.
everybody, but people that you know. It's a lot of discipline that you need to have when you're trying to do
That
that.
are
Everybody
mature
shouldn't
enough to
have
have a
no
gun.
no weapons because obviously we're seeing that these weapons is getting into the wrong people's hands. And
Right.
we're seeing what's happening out here.
Right.
Because it should be a defense thing. Protect yourself and your family and your
Right.
household. And that's what it's for. Protect yourself at all times, and you're on defense. So it's not about attacking and being on offense. Somebody bumped me, I'm pulling out my gun. That just showing you the wrong people have firearms in their hands. So I would say to those that want to defend their family, their wives, their kids, their daughters, their sons, you should have that to protect yourself and your family.
I'm gonna give
But
me a
at the same
shotgun,
time,
and I'm gonna give me a
what?
9mm. I'm gonna give me an AK. I'm gonna give me a street sweeper because at the end of the day, the war is coming.
But
Yeah.
listen, on the serious thing, if you're gonna buy a gun, you're gonna use a gun. Take the classes, learn how to use
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah.
Because I know people that shot off their gun, not realizing, because it don't have no clip, it's still one in the chamber. You know what I mean? So know your gun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna put your kids
Other
in
people in
jeopardy.
danger.
Right.
You might drop your gun down and your gun go off or whatever.
Right.
So, take the classes, learn your gun, learn how to hold your gun, learn how to shoot your gun. It's bigger than a toy.
And
Yeah.
also, if you, like you said, if you're going to have them in the houses or whatnot, you want to keep them locked up,
Yeah.
away from the kids,
Absolutely.
so that way that's where we hear all the
Absolutely.
stories of, oh, I had my mom's or dad gun at school, and that's how that stuff happened because they're not being locked up
Right.
and away from the kids. And,
Right.
definitely want to,
Right.
be careful with that.
All right.
Careful.
Be careful. All right, now, did we also hear about the 6-year-old kicked out of daycare for wearing Black Lives Matter shirt in Arkansas?
Yes.
the daycare told the mother she's not doing good parenting. Okay. Young girl, young girl, young girl, young girl. And her mother said as long as they supporting a good cause, daycare. As long as she supporting her daughter will wear, and they told her she's not doing good parenting.
But could you imagine if they feel this way about a T-shirt? How do you think they feel about that little girl when it's nap time, time to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they kicked her out, so good thing she's gone.
Saying, man, like that's what makes daycares like.
It says that it's called it's called the Christians Learning.
Ooh, that's not Christian.
No, Christians Leaning.
That's not Christian.
Kids Learning Center.
Wait a minute, Christian.
In Russellville.
Christian what?
Christian Leaning, but it might be under Kids Learning Center. You go to right there.
The only thing that the first thing that comes to my mind is if it was a young white, young lady, and she came in with a "Make America Great Again" shirt when she got kicked out. I just, it's not nothing about anything, right? So, because to me and a lot of others, I think, would agree that slogan is kind of like, to me, it's like "Make America Hate Again," because that's what is stirring up. Ever since that slogan appeared and that mentality and them actions, it's been making people hate people. You got innocent people walking by certain, situations, and they getting hit for no reason. So it just balling up all the anger. That's what I could say, man. Personally, me, I don't agree with it, but I understand everybody got their preference. But the Black Lives Matter is not no hate organization. It's just showing that basically people is tired of the black people being killed like animals. Don't get me wrong, other people get killed, everybody died. Don't get me wrong, deaths is happening, but we not seeing this happening like it's happening to the black people.
Right. Well, you see that lady and that man was taking out that Black Lives Matter print in the street, painting it black.
Yo, but the dumbasses, man. Listen, you paint it black so it just looks black in the street. You got to paint the whole fucking street for you to not see the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you paint it gray.
Yeah.
Now Black Lives Matter is in gray.
Right.
You just paint it over the yellow. The street is still going to show what it says. Right. But that's to go to show you how stupid, and I hate to say this, but Trump
we should have been there.
Trump supporters are. You know what I mean? They'll let this dude
influence him, basically, because he said make what do you call it? Because I don't even know what the hell he said. Make America great again. Yeah. And at the end of the day, making it great again, what was that to do? But see, this is what I'm saying. That cause could have got your ass whooped if you had the right people down there. You had people speaking up, but you had the right people down there, y'all could have got mob deep.
I mean, I seen the
video.
You
defacing some government.
Come on. That's why I said they should be arrested for that's vandalism.
Exactly.
So I hope they get arrested.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to protect all the statues.
Yeah.
That's our monument.
That's vandalism. Yes, it is. It's vandalism.
I just feel like it's one-sided. That's all I just. That's where I was getting to it. Like, it feel like it's one-sided because that little girl just coming in with a shirt on. It's just a T-shirt. It's not like she came in with a tattoo across her forehead and was out here preaching, saying, "Oh, I hate white people."
Right.
Then I can understand you saying she's disrupting the daycare.
Right.
And this message she's bringing.
Kids,
we have
to.
She's just wearing a T-shirt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
so that's not right at all, because it takes me back to a video that I just once seen. I believe 50 Cent posted on Instagram where there was at a restaurant, I believe it was in Baltimore, where a young man was with his mom, and he came in to, just come out to eat. They was going to the place, and the guy told him that because he had on basketball athletic shorts, and the shoes, they couldn't come in, but she showed the video of the white young boy leaving with the same exact kind of outfit on, with tennis shoes and the athletic shirt. So he couldn't give her an explanation on why that the black boy couldn't come in, but the white boy leaving, he just got done eating. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like one-sided, and that's the Make America Great Again. You're saying you want it to be one-sided again. You getting upset about the other side, which I guess that's black people, starting to, gain a little knowledge and becoming a little smarter and stronger. You don't like it, so you want to strip that from us, so you want to make us dumb?
But you can always tell who's a
Don't
Trump
get that.
supporter and who's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they go extra hard on shit that nobody else would really pay attention to.
I see you put up about the national anthem that they were doing for the
Oh
Bills.
man, listen.
You said
listen,
they were coming
I
out.
gave-
They're coming
listen,
out the woodworks.
Listen, even if there was a season, yo, I gave up my season tickets.
Mm.
Like, yo, the people that I used to tailgate with, like half of them I ain't even friends with on Facebook no more. You know what I mean? And I don't feel bad at all. Yo, we had a good time, whatever. But them days.
They
is
show
over.
they shot.
I'm
They
not
show their
fucking with
colors.
you. I'm not fucking with you.
Did they show their
They
colors?
show their true colors, man. You know what I'm saying? Over a fucking national anthem.
That's crazy.
That's the craziest shit to me. So you know what I mean? Like, wow, we having a good time and shit like that. You mad if I started singing that shit? Come on, man. You're not my man.
Mm.
You know. So
But
I
they
mean,
talking
I'm
about make
pretty,
America great again.
I'm just pretty
Make
much
it hate
cutthroat
again,
with
that's
the
what it
with the bullshit.
Mhm.
You know, people try to explain, oh, bro, you heard me wrong. I don't give a fuck. I read your shit 3 times. I'm good.
Right.
I gave you that opportunity. I'm
Right.
done. You
Right.
know what I mean? So yeah, and then if you go on like some of the Bills pages, the backer pages, and all that other shit, man. If you see the amount of racism, man, and it's like, yo, you live in this shit, and then when you go to the games, you in there and you in the mix with these motherfuckers that don't like
That's
you.
smiling. Hee hee hee.
You know what I'm saying? Run, nigga, run. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Score that touchdown there. You know what I mean? That type
Basically,
of shit.
basically.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you
Like,
know,
that's
we
how
tried
they
to tell
really
you.
feel, so
We
I
tried
can't
to
do it.
tell you.
Hey, listen, I love sports. You know what I mean? And I enjoy going to the Bills game.
Me too. I like the tailgating. You know, and I can say there were friendly. Listen, let me tell you this. We ain't nobody in this at this table is racism. We all got good friends, friendships.
Family.
15. We call family. We eat after you. We lick their fingers. Give me your cake. Give me your cake. You know, we not like that. We nowhere near like. That's why I'm upset about the. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody suck their cake in your mouth. I mean, lick it. I'm just talking about if you know you gave me your cake. If I listen, I had a best friend that if my fucking friend was dying and I needed to suck something out her finger, I'll do it.
I hear that.
That's what that
How
was.
would she be dying from?
Yeah,
If I had to take some poison out of her blood, maybe she got bit by a snake. What I'm saying, if I had to, I'm going to that extreme. That's how much I cared about my friend, and she's white.
Yeah.
I would have done it to save her
I
life.
feel you.
Right,
I feel
right.
That's all I'm saying, and I'm going there.
We used to
got relatives.
We used to work with a gang of
Yeah, and that's how we was
White
around.
people,
So
we was
like,
cool.
you know,
Listen, like I said before, if y'all watched the first episode, please go check that out. The SUV podcast, episode 1. At the end, basically, I stated it's not about a black or white, it's about what's right. So us here, and you're gonna see, like, we don't want nobody to think like this is not a stand up for your right, black power. Like we just doing that. Like no, we just letting you know what's going on right now. What's going? You look outside. What you seeing right now? You seeing the protesting. You seeing the Black Lives Matter. You seeing the police brutality. You seeing the murders and the homicides. This is what we discussing right now. So, and it's gonna be things that we touch on, and it's gonna show things about white people, Chinese people, Mexican, whoever.
Everybody.
It's
We don't
not
give a
about
crap.
just about blacks.
Discriminate.
It's about the blacks being attacked right now.
That's
and that's
right.
what we
That's
just
right.
informing people that
That's
don't
right.
know, that don't
That's
watch
right.
the news, that don't got an internet, don't got the computer. That's what we here for, because word of mouth will spread once we start doing our job, and that's what we about.
and that's what we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here. But y'all might don't like it. It might be a lot of people don't like it, but we don't care. You know what? We here. The city of Buffalo, and we will be speaking about things around the world. I got it.
So if you
I
go-
made sure I practiced around the world.
Right.
So here we go again, y'all. That North Tonawanda thing, I'm gonna go back on it. It was a disgrace, and we pray for that family. We hope Amelia, I hope I'm saying her name right. Amelia get counseling and her family the support they need. I seen you peacemakers. I seen you
out there.
peacemakers. You was out there. And we appreciate you. We're going to be reaching out to you right now. We're just trying to make sure we get everything in order. Like I said, we got the phone lines coming in, and hopefully we'll get the Zoom, because I'm going to get with my Bishop Pridgett. That man speaks knowledge.
Shout out to him, and he's very powerful, and the man definitely helps out the city a lot. He don't get enough credit that he should get on different sides. It ain't got nothing to do. Sometimes it might be politics, sometimes it's church, sometimes it's street stuff he getting involved in with. So, salute to him. Big
And I'm going to give my salute to also my Bishop Troy Anthony Bronner. Right in Central Park. Bishop, I don't know if it's Bishop
Shout
or
out to
Pastor
him too.
Giles.
Pastor
Pastor Giles. We want you guys, if we can, we need to pray over this east side. That's where this is at right now. We need prayer. The police not doing nothing. They don't care. We see it. I don't know how they still getting paid to just show up and put yellow tape around. I don't get it. I don't know what detectives working on anything. There's a petition going around with Mayor Brown to resign. At this point right now, he haven't spoke out, and I understand how people want to stay. He might want to stay quiet because of the negative energy. It's not negative energy, Mayor Brown. It's not. You're not saying nothing. You haven't stuffed up. You haven't came out with your people. And we say your people because your skin look like ours, but underneath there's something else. So even if you're calling yourself something else, this is the time to step out and say, hey, you talking about the police force overworked. They ain't overworked. Doing what? Putting yellow tape out? I go put damn yellow tape out. What is you doing? You got a task force. You had task force for that 75-year-old man. I ain't saying for him. You had it for protesting. Where is that same task force at?
They quit.
You ran out your house. You let the protesters run you out of there, or was it
And you let the police officers cover their name tags and shit.
Come on now.
Yeah, I got that too.
We got that?
Tell Byron to be a man.
Share this.
Tell him to be a man. Yo. Tell him to be a man. Yo, back up. I wish y'all would.
And I don't know, because see, that's the media. We got to be careful. Because he might have been going to a meeting. I'm going to give him that.
Yeah, you never know where he was going to. But,
I'm going to give him that. He might have been going to a meeting.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you know what? The boy said, let him be a man, stand up and speak. Mayor Brown walking to the car, started saying, hold on. Shit, you got your peoples around you.
Nigga,
Man, I'd be like, what's up? What you want to know?
Hold the fuck
He did.
up. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was waiting for.
He didn't do that. He got in that great car. He got a, hey. Watch your feet stumble. Watch your feet stumble.
Yo, you know you was waiting
Beat
for that
your feet.
same shit.
Wait a minute now.
I was waiting for that. I was like, come on, nigga, turn around, take the blazer off.
He doing like this.
He's like, hell no. Not
Beat your
today.
feet. Get to the curb, nigga.
Where your mask at, nigga?
But on a positive note, I wanted to know that y'all hear about some good news about actual movie theater for actual studio for actors.
Oh, Niagara Street. I heard about that.
Coming to Buffalo, yeah.
I wonder who brought that here.
It's gonna be
Oh, for
big.
studios. Okay. Yeah,
That's
I did
gonna be
hear
big
that.
for up and coming actors,
That's what's up.
whatever writers, directors. Man, that's gonna be big for the town. You know what I'm
has-
saying?
I
Like,
mean,
Buffalo has a lot of
they
talent.
keep using the city as backdrops and shit and
why?
movies. and shit.
Ninja
down the
Turtles. Shout out to the
33.
Ninja Turtles. They did that on that movie was
On the 33.
Expressway. Yeah.
33.
So and shout out to the Purge. Then they do come here and do the
No,
Purge
not the
Part
Purge.
2. No, Part 2 or 3. Yes, it was.
Yes, it is, because we
did
was gonna get
audition.
on
They
it.
asked
Downtown with the train.
for
Who was on the Grand
audition,
Island
but I
Bridge,
missed
though?
it.
There was one joint that was on the Grand Island Bridge.
They be
A
all
movie.
over. Literally all
Yeah,
over.
but I'm just saying, that's different joints. It's
That's a
always
good
in the town.
positive.
But that's something that we need. I feel like as a people that's something that can involve people to showcase your talent and your skill.
Well,
You know
I
what
hope
I'm
they
saying? Tap
allow.
into
I hope
that.
they allow. Because they talking about coming here so the the big stars could come here and shoot they scenes.
Yeah.
But hopefully they do put more of the people here, and that's what we're saying, to give a part of the community.
Right.
Let us get involved. If you do these things, these boys will be killing one another. If they don't have time, and I'm hurt.
You want to try
Yo,
that?
I said I'm hurt.
Listen, there's a lot of talent in Buffalo that
It is.
is untapped. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Griselda.
And if we about to have them on, this
shout
what
out to them.
come on, say
Shout
it,
out
man.
to them boys,
This
man.
what we
Them
about to
boys.
do right here, because they can't get acknowledged nowhere else. What we gonna do, D?
Well, we gonna start having some talent come to the actual podcast.
Uh-oh.
You know, so we don't want to touch on no names and none of that because we know we gonna hit you with a boom. You know, that's what I said. Like also goes back
Twist.
to the first
So,
podcast.
yeah, so what
They
you
call it
created,
twist, though.
you heard?
You want to
So
get
that's
two
what we're
artists
gonna
and
do.
let them do a little freestyle battle or something like
Man,
that?
they
one
can do what they
episode?
want to do.
Yeah,
They can
come
try
on
to-
now.
they
10-minute
can
battle?
try-
Come on, man.
Man, they can do what they want to
Okay.
do. They feel like that. They
I like
want to
that.
promote
We wanna
their
let these
single.
people vent.
You know what I'm saying? They got a
This is
a
other
mixtape or an album they just dropped.
Yeah.
They could be doing that
Love
if
it.
they want to promote. Like I said, they single, they music, they iTunes, any social media, whatever they doing that they want to promote. It's not just about music too. We're gonna be tapping in. Like I said, when we say tapping, we tapping in with entertainment, the whole culture. You know? So,
And guess
you
what,
know.
guys? I'm sorry.
No.
And guess what? Y'all see this here? I know y'all all looking at these backdrops. If we got a personal artist that could put strong united voices up here, we looking for y'all.
Holla at us.
Reach out to us. StrongUnitedVoices@gmail.com. We're going to have a
Yeah.
phone number for you next week. Call in.
So
This is what we
even
need.
if you do like paintings,
Mm-hmm.
backdrops.
Murals.
That's what we tapped in with that
Mhm.
first. So different things, you know,
Mhm.
like I said, graffiti artists that
Yes.
do some things,
Show us your work.
Yeah.
and we will shout you out and promote you, as much as possible on the show, and that will be good promo also to be right here every time you
Absolutely.
tune into the show.
Yeah.
Don't forget about
Yeah.
the sponsors too. You know what I mean? We're glad to
Absolutely.
accept them sponsors.
Absolutely.
You know, shout out to my man Mo Nels and T Ferg.
Yep.
You know, KP Lifestyle.
KP.
You know, they doing big things. They doing big things for the city. You know,
Yep.
Big up
keep
the
pushing that positive.
Well,
message.
you always can invite them on the show, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no doubt.
All right, all
no
right,
doubt.
All right.
Yeah, I think that would be definitely dope because what that is it's like cross promo. You know what I'm saying? It's letting people know what's up with them and how they moving, and at the same time, their viewers and things like that can see what we doing because this is we just getting started, y'all. Like we want y'all to stay tuned in, watch us. We're gonna be dropping.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, hit that like button, comment, let us know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, and what we want y'all to understand too, we always growing. If you watch from the first episode till now, you're seeing different things. Rather it's the camera view or different things that we hear people, talking to us. We getting the feedback, but we just need that feedback also on social media so we can show the growth as a team and what we doing as a whole because we got some things coming for y'all. And we want y'all to stay tuned, and you'll never know really what the surprises we have. We just throw a little hints at them,
And go ahead.
And if you got like a topic or something that you wanna
Right.
Yes.
wanna bring up, and you say, yo, I just want to get on the show just so I can plug this or push this out there, or as long as it's positive, man, we support it. So do the comment thing, message us, email us, do whatever you got to do. We'll support.
What you got, Black?
Y'all left me with nothing to say.
Well, I'll tell
Isn't
you.
that
Stay
something?
black.
Hey, stay
Stay
black.
black.
That's what it is. And I tell you one thing right here, guys. We here, and I'll tell you this: this is not script.
Nope.
Nah, we'll
And a
take
lot of people, Channel 4, Channel 7, WBOK, whatever the hell you are.
People station.
We are Buffalo City's first podcast, and we will speak the way we want to, but we will get our points
Be
across.
respectful.
Wow.
We gonna be
Okay?
respectful.
No, it's the truth. We will speak the way. I'm gonna tell you. I don't watch many of the news channels that they want to say what they want, but they can't because they on TV,
It's called real conversation we're having.
and that's where we at.
Yeah, I feel like right now what we
barbershop
is
talk.
yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, wait, Trump supporters will be like, it's a locker room talk. You know what I mean?
And whatever way you want to call it,
I
And
but
it's
you
just
don't
trying to be
say
clear to
we
everybody.
will.
And listen,
Clear to
real-
everybody.
Table talk.
At the end of the day, it's not about who you support. You can support who you want to support.
Do you?
You
It's
can
our
have your
opinions.
own opinion. You can have your own style, preference, whatever.
Yeah.
But certain things, what we do realize is when you support a certain person for a certain cause, it kind of show a reflection of who you are. That's what we have to be careful
Say
with
that
that.
again.
Yeah, we have to show that because it's a
Sure.
reflection of who you are, and you're pulling a mask off your face and saying, "This is really who I am."
Taking that
Be
mask
Will.
off.
This is really who I am, Miss Lovely. Black, you ain't know the whole time. I hate your guts. This is who I
Ooh,
am.
ain't
You
that
see what I'm
terrible?
saying? So when they do those things, we as a people have to understand and say, "Oh, okay,
Maybe.
Thank
That's
you.
who
Don't
you
get
are.
upset. We gotta look at it different. We can't get upset. We gotta say, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
You revealed to me who you really are.
Praise
That's
And
the energy
I
gotta
appreciate that, because if you didn't and you kept hiding it and kept tucking it, we would be in a different situation. Now, like how you said before, when he's down to helping a friend, when you're trying to help them, but they might want to help you like that.
Yeah.
They might want to put their life on the line like that for you. So that's why it hurts a person and we
Yeah.
get angry,
You're right about
because
that.
we know what we would have did for you, what we
Right.
would have gave up and risked for you. So now to know this is really how you feel the whole time,
Terrible.
Yeah.
it's unacceptable.
That's sad.
Nobody
That's sad.
likes to look
And you
like
brought
a
that
fool.
up, and I'm glad you brought that up because I'm not friends with you no more.
Exactly.
Who you not friends with?
The
Well,
person
you know,
that I would
listen,
have took a bullet
At
for.
this time,
But at
listen.
the end of the day, I mean, that's not important what I'm saying.
You guys-
It's just you learning people. And you know what? This is what this is about. We will speak the realness. I'm not fake for nobody. I don't care who it is. And guess what? If we had a sponsor, it has to stay real. This is not a reality show. We not loving hip hop. We don't got scripts. It's not scripts. This is just to me getting my format of how I want to talk, because I'm trying to be study the arms and getting this and this and that. This is real. And I mean it.
Make it rain fast.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Make it rain fast.
So we don't want to. This is come on, man. It's real.
The thing is, you know,
my
basically what
God.
she's saying is we keeping it raw. It's like being, see, this is a plug because I know everybody at this table love him. Like Martin Lawrence when he
Yes.
said "Word on the streets." Remember when he was in that episode? Y'all
I
watched
love
that
it.
episode?
Yes.
And he changed it up. And he
Yes.
said, hold on, my brother.
Right.
And you want to keep it raw
Right.
because people relate to keeping it raw
Right.
and keeping it real.
Right.
And that's what it's about, because that's who we are.
Right.
We've just been showing our own personalities.
Right.
And like I said, a strong, united voices.
Right.
We all have a strong voice, and we united at this table.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what it's about. And we're going to speak on different topics, different things. We got our own opinions, our own ways of thinking and
Yes.
views,
Yes.
our own backgrounds, how we grew up.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like, and we a team, and we ain't going nowhere. Strong,
Nowhere.
united voices. You
That's
heard?
it.
That's what it's about. We touching all topics. So if you have a topic, y'all feel like we don't want y'all to keep talking about this, talk about this, drop it in the comment. Let us know. If we agree on it, we understand it. But you ain't gonna change our show though.
No.
You ain't gonna change this podcast. This is what it's about.
Right.
And we here to make sure we get better and grow.
That's
as a
it.
team, and that's
That's
what
it.
it's about.
That's it.
Strong united voices. You
Yes, you heard. We off. Sign off, baby. We be back at you on Wednesday.